Hey guys, Scott from the recordingsolution.com. Today I just want to talk about producing or recording electric guitar. A lot of people think to get huge electric guitar sounds, you have to stack like 5 takes on the left, 5 takes on the right, 5 takes up the middle. But in reality, when you do something like that, when you stack so many guitars on top of each other, you actually make things sound a little smaller. And if you could just get away with a minimal amount of guitar recordings, you would actually open up your mix, make it sound more wide, give it more space to breathe. And a good producing trick that I hear on a lot of records and that I like to use and I was taught was to, like if you have a couple of rhythm tracks, record a rhythm track on the left with a certain guitar tone, and then record another separate rhythm track on the right with a totally different guitar tone, maybe even a different guitar using different electric guitar using different pickups or pedal, just different distorted tones or whatever you're doing. And so it kind of adds some ear candy on the left and right. They're not the same guitar tones. A lot of people will record on the left a take and then they won't change the guitar tone and they'll do a separate take on the right, and it's a separate take, so it's not identical and it's not right on. Every strum's not right on, so it kind of separates it. But if you could change the tones of the electric guitars from the left and the right, then that gives you a little bit more separation on those edges. And then if you could try to kind of find a different, maybe like a complementary rhythm where it's not the same strumming style. And I'm going to play from here. It's the start of the verse 2, and then it goes into the chorus, and then you'll see over here that it changes into like a different kind of strumming on the right. So let me play it all the way like through here when it kicks into this last chorus, and just listen to the left and the right guitar tones. There's a lot going on there. We had just the rhythm left and the rhythm right, and then it started out with just the left side, and then it kicked in with the right, doing a little cool little lick, and then the chorus, they built up the strumming, and then right here you heard it goes to octave strumming. So on the left over here, they're both kind of doing the same strumming pattern, but then when we get to the solo, we don't have a solo lead yet. We're building this song. The song doesn't have bass, doesn't even have real drums. Those are like a loop, but we're in the process of recording this song. But I just wanted to show you my producing of the electric guitars. So right here you have the same kind of strumming, but then when we get right here, you'll hear it change, the right side change to like the octaves. And so it kind of adds a little ear candy. So check it out. So you see how that made your ears perk up on the right side? Just add something cool. That's only two guitar takes, left and right. That's it. That's all that's going on. And all we have on the EQ is just some high pass filtering rolling up the low end. So we can make those sound a little fatter. And when the bass guitar comes in, it'll fill out the sound. It might sound a little thin to you, but we have no bass guitar or nothing, which would make that low end sound bigger. And then on that soft chorus section up here, we have a guitar left and guitar right, but we're just doing effects. So here's your left side. Here's your right side. So that's only 2 guitar takes again. Sounds really big. I have 1 pan left, 1 pan right. Really cool. And then they come in hard. And I started out the song doing the same kind of strumming patterns, and then when we get to the solo, we do the octaves, and we do the octaves all the way throughout the rest of the song. So when it all kicks in, and after that soft breakdown, you got a left guitar and then a right guitar doing octaves. And then that signature lick kicks in at the end. And we purposely went for like a super thin radio sound there just to kind of make it cut through. We might change that and make it a little more full, but it sounded pretty cool. Anyways, you get the drift, you get the idea. That's only 3 guitars, and it sounds really big. And when we add that bass guitar, it's going to fill out that warmth in the low end and just make everything feel even more big. But instead of stacking 5 guitars on the left, 5 guitars on the right, try just doing a few and producing it to where they all kick in at different times and different patterns of strumming and different tones. And I think you'll be a lot happier with the result than just stacking the same guitar take with the same tone and then just panning them all to the left or panning them all to the right. I think you'll get a bigger sound, a more interesting sound, and that's the name of the game. You're trying to produce and make things come in and out at certain times and make every section of the song interesting for the listener, because if you lose the listener's attention, you're done. We haven't done our job as a producer, as a mixer. So keep that in mind when you're recording. What's the end result of the listener? What are they going to be going through when they hear the song the first time? You always want to think about capturing their attention and adding little guitar candies. Like over here in the first verse, there's only an electric guitar on the left, but halfway through, I just add this little tiny lick, and it keeps your ear perked up. So check it out. You hear that little guitar lick on the right, and we're gonna add some more stuff in the background here. This, again, we're recording this as we speak. We're piecing it all together. Excuse me. So always be thinking of keeping things interesting. So that's it. Hope you learned something from this tutorial. Scott from RecordingSolution.com. Hit subscribe. Hit the little bell on the YouTube. Give us some likes. Comment below. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you've done this and your experience with doing these kinds of things. And we appreciate the attention. Grab the free ebook. Sign up to the mailing list at therecordingsolution.com. and you will be delivered things like this, free tutorials straight to your inbox every week, and a bunch of other free stuff. So go sign up, become a member of the site and the tribe and the growing community. Thanks for watching. Scott from therecordingsolution.com. We'll see you next time.